Hey folks, it seems as if the more I read and research about Donald J. Trump, the more disgusting this guy is. It's like there are stories after stories of how this man was immoral, vile, and just a sick soul, folks. And we are going to talk about one such story which has to do with the late Princess Diana of the UK. Hey folks, thank you for tuning in and welcome once again to This World My Take. Yes folks, it's a new week. I hope that you're out there putting your right foot first, and I wish you all the best. Go out there and get it, champ. Folks, before we do get started, I would like you to please think about helping the platform. And you can do that by hitting that subscribe button, smashing that like, and turning on your notification button so that whenever I do drop something, you be the first to get notified. I appreciate it, folks, and God bless you. Now, folks, let's not talk too much. Let's get right into the reason why we're here today. Now, I want us to talk about Donald J. Trump's nasty nature. And I have said before in a couple of my videos that this man has been the way he is today, and there's no changing. This man was just born a very vile and demonic and disgusting soul, if I can use that word for this guy. And you might be wondering, but why, John? What are you saying? Why are you saying these things against Donald J. Trump? Of course, those that are actually still looking at this man as that shining messiah and called leader that he is. And I will tell you exactly why I'm saying this. Donald J. Trump has always been a disgusting pig. And this is not just my word. I want us to look at a story which his biographer, Michael Wolff, actually did mention recently. And this man said that although we see Donald J. Trump going back and forth, trying to distance himself from Jeffrey Epstein's, did you know that Jeffrey Epstein's and Donald J. Trump, they had what we call a pussy committee? Yes, they had a pussy committee, and you might be wondering, but why would they come up with such a term knowing exactly what Jeffrey Epstein did? Well, they created a pussy committee, and the whole goal of this committee between these two disgusting pigs was they were actually on a mission. Matter of fact, they did have a bet. I don't know how much the bet was because Michael Wolff didn't actually quote that, but they did have a bet. It's more like an ego bet to see who was going to have sex with the late Princess Diana before her demise, before she passed away. And they said this right after she divorced Prince Charles, who is now King Charles. Folks, think about this. These two billionaires or these two rich guys, their own ego, they decided to, based on their own ego, they decided to create a pussy committee. To do what? Yes, to go after somebody's wife after she divorces him. And folks, I would say this, and Michael Wolff even goes as far as saying that Donald J. Trump said that he was going to actually ask Princess Diana to have an HIV test before he would do what he said he would do. He bet with Jeffrey Epstein to do. And then this man said that he would brag about that. Oh, he could have sex with the late Princess Diana if he wanted to. Kind of like bragging to his people, just trying to show. We all know that this man likes to show his ego. He's an egomaniac. He's a narcissist. And he was just bragging and letting people know, like, look, this is what I can do. I got the money to do it. And just think about it, man. This was decades ago. And to think that this is what this man was actually doing. And it's not a secret that in 1990s, Princess Diana actually confided in some of her friends that Donald J. Trump, in the mission that he did have in the pussy committee with Jeff Epstein, he was sending Diana gifts. Yes, late Princess Diana confided in some of her friends. And Donald J. Trump was love bombing her. It's kind of like just sending gift after gift. Of course, he had the money to do that. But to think that the whole purpose of this, to go towards a decent woman who walked away from an abusive family and an abusive bloodline, and then this man will actually have this with this sick disgrace financier. This guy that we all know today that was just the devils of all devils when it came to sexually abusing kids as young as 13 years old. It's no reason why this man is doing everything to hide. But the more Donald J. Trump tries to hide and stay away, like distance himself from Jeffrey Epstein, a whole lot of these stories keep coming out. Folks, in his book, The Art of the Comeback, which he's actually proved that this man did sign a copy to Jeffrey Epstein's. Yes, his best friend, Jeffrey Epstein, has said it. And Michael Wolff has said that these guys were like this. They were like unseparate. Like they were like just like Tom and Jerry, not in the cartoon way, but they were best of buddies. And this man signed the book. He said in the signature is, "To Jeff, you are the greatest." This is sickening, folks. Now we start understanding why this man is trying and he's doing everything not to release these apps. Like, he is all over it. We do know that. Because if you have nothing to hide, why do you keep delaying? He keeps throwing one thing after the other just to distract the American people. And now they are all begging Joe Rogan not to stop talking about this. But at least Joe Rogan has some integrity. And I don't think he's going to stop. Folks, I want you to, let's keep talking about this whole situation. I want you to think about this. Look at this man. By the way, I've never ever had any respect for this man after he started going after Michael Cohen, somebody who did something for him, and he threw this guy under the bus. And then I knew that this man was just nothing but a vile human being. I had watched him on Howard Stern show, late nights, but it like, folks, something I just didn't like this guy. And in this book, like, after sending a copy to Jeffrey Epstein, this man said in his book that, let me quote him, "I only have one regret in the women's department, that I never had the opportunity to court Lady Diana Spencer." Think about what this man was thinking. His mind, his depraved mind back then. And then he goes on to say, she was a genuine princess, a dream lady. Kind of like this man will fantasize about this lady. And bro, this is like, if this is not creepy. And he said that I met her in a couple of times, and whenever she walked into a room, she lit up the room. This man was saying all of these things, love bombing this woman, just because him and his best buddy Jeffrey had they had a bet. And then later on, this man goes on and that's somebody said, "Oh, Princess Diana kissed his ass." To which her brother came out and refuted that. Like the one time that my sister ever spoke to me about you were using her name to sell real estate in New York. We all know that this guy likes to cheat. That's what he was doing. Oh, I know Princess Diana. Maybe he'd be like, Princess Diana also has she called stuff like that, just to make a client that, oh, this is an important place. And this is crazy. Folks, I want to end this vlog by letting you guys know everything that everybody's saying about this man today, this is true. There's no, maybe they hate. No, this is who Donald J. Trump is. This man has always been a disgusting pig. And he will be that until the day he dies. Which is why he's doing everything not to release the Epstein's file. Folks, I want you to leave a comment down in the comment section and let me know exactly what you think. Do you really agree with Michael Wolff about all these stories, or you think, just like Donald Trump would make his base believe, that Donald J. Trump is Michael Wolff, people are just hating on him? Folks, this world is complicated and we will keep talking about it. Stay blessed and have a great week, folks.